morning and welcome to Kirk in the morning, being the 27th of February 2023. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you're having a great morning and you also had a great weekend right there. This morning's conversation is all about menstrual health and hygiene, where we'll just be looking at managing menstrual cramps. But right now, let us first start with the traffic updates. Well, welcome once again. My name is Ida Munzatsi. Remember, we are also coming to you live. That's on Facebook as well as YouTube. But now, let us just start by looking at what exactly is happening on a number of roads right here in Nairobi. And I'll just start by the Central Business District, that is the CBD area. And I'm just looking at Ngara as well as Kenyatta Avenue and Nyayo House. Definitely there is quite some traffic right there, being a Monday. It's definitely a busy Monday. And also just looking down here, this in the outskirts of the CBD, looking at Langata Road this morning is a little bit clear, but as definitely as you head over to Mbagathi Road, there's a little bit of traffic right there. I'm looking at the Kenyatta Hospital Road. That road is quite clear. Ngong Road, there is quite some traffic right there. I'm also looking at Uhuru Highway right here. The road is clear. So let us now go to which road? Let us look at Waiyaki Road right here. It's also clear, but as you head over, definitely around different roundabouts, there is a little bit of traffic. I'm looking at Lower Kabete. There is no traffic right there. But as mentioned earlier on, the CBD area, there is a little bit of traffic. Upper Hill area is clear this morning, but not as clear. Definitely, if you're headed to town, you can always just get an alternative route right there. Just looking at the railway roundabout, there's a little bit of clog right there as well. So that's all we had for you as far as the traffic update is concerned this morning. Let us now look at the newspaper review. All right, so this morning we start with the Daily Nation. Remember, we'll just be looking at the Daily Nation as well as the Standard newspaper right here. And the Daily Nation is just focusing on issues to do with corruption in the counties, and they are just exposing a number of governors right here, and they're terming it as governors' bad spending habits. They are looking at 10 counties right here, led by Kisii County, Meru County, Lamu, Machakos County, Migori County, Nakuru, Kiambu, Kitui, Bungoma, as well as Makueni County. And they're just giving us figures as far as the county expenditure is concerned. Kisii County has spent 99.8 million right there, followed by Meru, Lamu. Then the last county, or the 10th county, right there, led by Mutula Kilonzo Jr., is Makueni County. So that's a story that you can get on page 7. That's over the Standard of the Daily Nation right there. And on page 4 of the Daily Nation, which is a story that the Daily Nation is also giving a priority right here, is as far as Azimio's rally that's in Trans Nzoia County this weekend is concerned. And Raila tells the West, don't meddle in our affairs. So that's a story on the 4th page of the Daily Nation, and we'll just be looking at in-depthly those two stories right there. But on the 2nd page of the Daily Nation, they're just looking at the story or an expose that was done by the BBC as far as as sexual harassment at tea plantation is concerned right there. And they're just talking of there's no statement or plantation staff statement yet to be recorded right there. So that's a story on the second page of the Daily Nation. And on the third page of the Daily Nation, it's issues to do with education, and a man now claims ownership of NEMIS. These are the system, or just the registration system of the Ministry of Education, and there is a man who is claiming to own NEMIS right there. So you can read that story on the third page of the Daily Nation. And now on the story that we were just giving an eye right here on the fourth page of the Daily Nation is as far as Azimio's, they are dismissing, that is President Ruto's plan to have him sanctioned, that is as far as the different Western countries are concerned. And Azimio leader says he's friends with the US, UK, Russia, Ukraine, and other countries. So that's a story on the fourth page of the Daily Nation. And on the fifth page of the Daily Nation right here, we are just looking at issues to do with security. And President William Ruto just orders bandits to surrender their firearms, or herders, that is in the Rift Valley region of the country, to surrender firearms right there. So as far as security matters are concerned. And now on the story of governor's expenditure, that's a story, as I mentioned, it's on the 7th page of the Daily Nation right here. And they're just giving expenditure of different counties right there. I see the leading county in terms of expenditure right here is Kisii, and the least county in terms of expenditure is Samburu County, led by Governor Jonathan Latelit right there. So they're just giving expenditure as far as all the 47 counties are concerned, and that's a story that you can read in-depthly on the 7th page of the Daily Nation. Let us now switch gears to the Standard newspaper right here, and it's still on issues to do with expenditure and 1 trillion shillings tax debt at heart of KRA purge. So that's as far as the Standard newspaper's headline is concerned, and we'll just get to read that story in-depthly on the 4th page of the Standard newspaper. Still on the 5th page, which is a story that the Standard newspaper is giving priority, is on issues to do with the opposition side, that is led by Azimio leader Raila Odinga, among other leaders as well. So the second, let us look at the 3rd page of the Standard newspaper. So they are just looking at the U.S. First Lady, that is Dr. Jill Biden's tour right here in the country. Remember, she flew in, that's on Friday around 4:30 p.m. and left yesterday, that's on Sunday. So if you want to know all about her tour in Kenya, among other African countries, Namibia included, you'll just get to read it on the 3rd page of the Standard newspaper. And there is a lady here who is just sharing her experience as far as covering this particular story is concerned. So read it in-depthly on the 3rd page of the Standard newspaper. And now on the issue to do with the KRA tax right here, I'll just read the excerpt as indicated by the Standard newspaper. And intrigues in KRA purge as taxman seeks 1 trillion in unpaid taxes. So that's a story on the 4th page of the Standard newspaper. And on the 5th page of the Standard newspaper, they're just giving a focus on the Azimio coalition rally that happened this weekend in Trans Nzoia County, as far as Raila's warning to the West, as well as to the government led by definitely that is President William Ruto. That's a story on the 5th page of the Standard newspaper, and on the 6th page they are still looking. So the Standard newspaper is also looking at the story on matters to do with expenditure in the counties as far as the different counties are concerned. As mentioned, Kisii County is leading in expenditure, and the least county right there is Samburu County. So you can read that story as far as expenditure in counties is concerned. That's on the 6th page of the Standard newspaper, as well as you can get it on the Daily Nation. So that's all we had for you as far as the newspaper review is concerned. Well, thank you for staying around this far. As I mentioned, we will just be looking at a conversation this morning. Remember, Mondays are Healthy Mondays, and this morning we'll just be looking at menstrual health and hygiene, just focusing on managing period cramps. But right now we will be taking a very short break. When we come back, we will be looking at news at this hour.
The Department of PCA Children Ministry Head Office has good news for you. Are you looking for a profession that does not disappoint? The place to be is at PCEA Shalom ECDE College, offering a course for diploma in ECDE. Requirements are KCSE mean grade of C and above. You can also do upgrading from an ECDE certificate to a diploma, and the requirements are an ECDE certificate. Intake is currently ongoing, offering flexible modes of learning on e-learning or full-time. Enroll now and register for the 2023 class on our main campus at Zambezi Kikuyu along Nairobi Naivasha Road Lake Training Center. You can also apply online via the PCEA Shalom ECDE online registration form. Shalom Academy and Junior Secondary School intake is ongoing. We have a one-year offer on zero tuition fee to all new grade 7 students. For more information, call the office on 0111 758 285 or 0113 107 958. You can get in touch.
Well, welcome back to Kirk in the Morning. If you're just joining us, we are in time for news at this hour. As I mentioned earlier on, this morning we'll just be looking at menstrual health and hygiene, just focusing on menstrual cramps or period cramps management right here. But right now, let us just look at news at this hour. Now, Azimio leader Raila Odinga has rubbished an alleged push by President William Ruto to have him sanctioned by foreign nations over his call for mass action, saying he was not interested. Odinga said he enjoyed cordial relationships with many countries, but that the threat will not hinder him from pushing for electoral justice, while giving the Kenya Kwanza administration a 10-day ultimatum to address issues affecting Kenyans, including the cost of living. Odinga said they will continue their criticism of the government, which he termed as illegitimate.
Anasema yeye kwamba sasa wewe huwezi kupata huduma kwa serikali. Unaelewa hiyo? Unaelewa hiyo? Akija hapa na akudanganya, hii mradi tutafanya, lakini kwa roho yake haamini hali. Lakini nyinyi watu wa Trans Nzoia mnatoa ushuru kama watu pale wale wa Serikisho, sio? Mnatoa ushuru. Sasa anasema wewe huna hisa, wewe huna share, kwa hivyo wewe rudi nyuma. Je, hiyo ni sawa? Bwana Gachetha, onyo ni kwako bwana. We are coming for you.
Ile pesa ingesaidia msasi, mtoto asikose kwenda shule, tayari wameitumia vibaya. Sasa tunauliza, Mkenya utaendelea kuteseka mpaka lini?
At a time when this country is clearly divided, even in accordance with your own calculations, useme ati wewe ndio utaenda kuchagua nani ata replace Chebukati or whatever the name is. Haiwezekani ikiwa wewe ni referee, your own referee in your own.
Now, during his third day of his coastal tour, President William Ruto criticized the Azimio la Umoja coalition over their ongoing anti-government public meetings, saying their actions would derail the government's deployment or development agenda. Kenya Kwanza leaders who accompanied the president also hit out at the opposition, urging the president to keep his eye on the ball and not be distracted. Among them are Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, and Lamu's Governor Issa Timami.
Kusaidia askari wetu wawe na vifaa ya kutosha ya kupigana na wahalifu na wakora na magaidi, tuhakikisha kwamba tunaweka usalama katika taifa letu la Kenya. Saa hizi kuna operation kubwa inaendelea kule North Rift kwa sababu wale wajeuri bandits ambao wametuzoea. Mimi nimewaambia safari hii hakuna mtu ataruhusiwa kutembewa na bunduki anachunga ng'ombe. Kila mtu atafute fimbo aende achunge ng'ombe. Mambo ya bunduki ni ya askari. Na vile vile mimi nataka niwahakikishie watu wa Lamu ya kwamba hata ingawaje bado tuko na matatizo madogo ya terrorism hapa na pale, we are making a comprehensive plan. Juzi, last month, nilikuwa Mogadishu, tumeketi chini na marais wa frontline states, tumekubaliana vile tutakabiliana na hawa magaidi na tuhakikishe ya kwamba usalama sio tafadhali. Usalama ni haki ya kila mwananchi wa taifa letu la Kenya.
Hao watu ya maandamano, hao wamesa Sanbalat na Tobias. Si mhubiri amemaliza maneno? Ati wanapiga kelele ati uchumi ni mbaya. Huyu mzee ya maandamano alichanganya rais wetu Uhuru Kenyatta. Akamkoroga, akachukua milioni 200 akaweka kwa BBI, ikapotea. Ilipotea haikupotea. Akamchanganya, akapanga Kenya, pesa ya Kenya 900 billion wakaweka kwa project ya Azimio, kuhonga watu, kuhonga machifu, ikapotea. Sasa akisema uchumi ni mbaya, mwenye kuharibu uchumi ni nani? Ni nani aliharibu uchumi wa Kenya? Na tunasema huyu mzee ya maandamano, sisi na nyinyi tumemsamehea mambo mingi. Kung'oa leri tumsamehe, si ndio? Kuharibu serikali ya Moi, kujaribu kubidua tumsamehe, si ndio? Mambo ya kusubua Mwai Kibaki tumsamehe. Kuchukua bilioni 200 yetu kutupa kwa BBI tumsamehe. Kuchukua bilioni 900 na kuweka kwa Azimio.
Now, still on matters politics, former Tana River Governor Hussein Daddo has accused the Azimio la Umoja coalition of inciting Kenyans against the Kenya Kwanza government that was duly elected in office during the August 8th general elections. Daddo said the government of the day was formed by Kenya Kwanza coalition under President William Ruto, but wondered how some leaders, even up to date, have not accepted defeat and a Supreme Court ruling that upheld Ruto's victory. Addressing residents at his Order Township of Tana River County during a wedding ceremony, the former governor said it was strange that the same leaders claim they do not recognize the government.
Walishindwa kura, wakaenda Supreme Court, bado wanasema hawatambui serikali. Sijui anatakia kufanyiwa nini. Hawana idea yoyote mpya. Mwaka nenda, mwaka rudi, rally, mass demonstration, mass action, demonstration, hakuna akili mpya imeingia. Isipokuwa safari hii wameleta akili mpya, na hiyo wameiba kwa watu wawili. Wanavaa kofia nyekundu zinaitwa red beret. Wanamuiga Bobby Wine wa Uganda na Julius Malema wa South Africa. Hiyo ndio mambo mapya tu walituletea. Wanasema jeshi ya wapi? Jeshi. Kwa hivyo tunawaambia wachaneni na hiyo. Huyo mzee angekuwa ameheshimiwa, angekuwa kama Mandela wa Kenya. Lakini kila kukicha, unajua akili pia huzeeka. Sasa yeye anajisahau na anapotosha vijana ambao hawana kazi. Ruto ni rais, atakaa mpaka kwa uwezo wa Mungu. 2027 ataendelea, amalize, hand over Banton. Kama watu wanaweza jaribu baada huko.
Now, Jill Biden on Sunday pleaded with the nations of the world to help the starving people of East Africa, which is experiencing a record drought. The U.S. First Lady visited Lositeti village in Kajiado County in the southern part of Kenya, talking about food insecurity and also assessing the damage done by the drought so far. The Horn of Africa, which comprises that is of Kenya, Ethiopia and Somalia, is currently facing possible famine. The United States is providing 70% of the humanitarian assistance to the region, but Jill Biden begged other nations to step up their contributions. Now, the government has reaffirmed its commitment to support reconstruction of the multi-million resource razed down by fire in Watamu, Kilifi County. Tourism Cabinet Secretary Penina Malonza said the government will begin with compensating the small traders who had curio kiosks near the Mbuyu resort and then look for ways of helping the resort owners. The CS, who was accompanied by Kilifi North MP Owen Baya, together with top ministry and national government officials, toured the affected resorts from Mbuyu Lodge, Mapango SDA Church Resort and Barracuda Beach Resort, where she addressed the staff, then held a meeting with their investors.
Mahoteli tuongee nao, unajua kuna ile shirika lao la hoteliers. Kwa hivyo hilo ndio shirika tutafanya kazi, wameweza kutuelezea insurance, watu wa insurance wanaendelea kushughulika, lakini upande wa serikali tutashirikiana nao tuone vile tunaweza kuwasaidia kama vile nilivyokuwa nimesema. Lakini wakati nimekuja nikiwa kwa ile hoteli ya Abuyu, nilifikiri ni hoteli peke yake imechomeka, lakini nikapata pia kuna vibanda za wamama walikuwa wanauza pale nje wameweza kuchomekewa. Wamama hawako kwa hizi association za hoteliers, hawajajiregister pale, na ninajua pia hawana insurance kwa sababu ni kazi ya uhasla ambao wanafanya ili waweze kusaidia familia yao. Kwa hivyo kwa leo wakati tunashirikiana na hao managers na wenye hizi hoteli kubwa, pia tutashughulikia wale wamama wako pale. Kwangu ndio nitaanza nao siku ya leo. Nihakikishe nimewakishia kitu kidogo ili waweze kuanza ujenzi wa hizo vibanda mara moja. Kwa hivyo hapo ndio ningependa kufika na niseme hao dada zetu wako pale nje tutawashughulikia. Wenye mahoteli pia nao tutahakikisha tuko na kikao katika ile association yao, tuone vile tutawasaidia kulingana na ile mipango.
Now, Garissa Township MP Deko Mohammed has urged the government to quickly address challenges facing the competency-based curriculum, that is CBC, among them posting enough teachers in schools. Speaking at a madrasa in Dekabure, Iftinwad on Sunday, Deko said that there was no meaningful learning taking place in many schools, not only in Garissa but across the region.
وقل اعملوا فسيرى الله عملكم ورسوله والمؤمنون.
waxaan rabaa waalidiinta xaqooda waqtiga waa kulul yahay nimankan madaxda.
Na nimesema hata kwa speech yangu ya wakati ya parliament, we have a shortage of teachers in this county because of the exodus of the previous of what have been happening in the security situation in the town. We will be asking the Teacher Service Commission, especially on this transition of from class grade 6 to junior secondary. We have one teacher in each school, which is not adequate enough to teach 14 subjects. Some of the teachers are arts teachers and some of the are in these schools. So tunaomba Teacher Service Commission wahakikisha ya kwamba we have adequate infrastructure for 100% transition as the government requires, and also for teachers to be deployed into these schools.
Now, thousands of residents of Kilifi and Tana River counties have benefited from free medical services offered by two non-governmental organizations from Turkey and Belgium. A team of doctors from Belgium under the Time for Help organization, together with other officials of Omerigia Foundation, pitched camp in the two counties for 1 week to help the residents who have challenges in accessing healthcare. The complicated cases were referred to the NGO's sister hospital, Afia International Hospital, where they were operated on for free.
Sisi kama chama mwanzo tumejitolea, tunawalipia watoto wetu katika bima ya NHIF, lakini bado hatujapata usaidizi wowote ule kutoka kwa serikali ama kwa mashirika mengine isipokuwa haya mawili ambayo ametusaidia leo katika hii medical camp.
Most problems are infectious problems, respiratory problems, asthma problems, and also malnutrition in the very far village from the bigger.
Well, that's all we had for you as far as the news at this hour is concerned. So we take another very short break. We will be right back in a bit.
The Department of PCEA Children Ministry Head Office has good news for you. Are you looking for a profession that does not disappoint? The place to be is at PCEA Shalom ECDE College, offering a course for diploma in ECDE. Requirements are KCSE mean grade of C and above. You can also do upgrading from an ECDE certificate to a diploma, and the requirements are an ECDE certificate. Intake is currently ongoing, offering flexible modes of learning on e-learning or full-time. Enroll now and register for the 2023 class on our main campus at Zambezi Kikuyu along Nairobi Naivasha Road Lake Training Center. You can also apply online via the PCEA Shalom ECDE online registration form. Shalom Academy and Junior Secondary School intake is ongoing. We have a one-year offer on zero tuition fee to all new grade 7 students. For more information, call the office on 0111 758 285 or 0113 107 958. You can get in touch with the director, Reverend Peters, on 0725 236 260. Send us an email, pcashalomdekte@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook and Instagram too at pcashalomdekte. Hostels and meals are available for the students in the same venue at a competitive price. You're welcome for a bright future career.
Keep it Kirk now and going forward. We have a lot of family programs, and this being a Christian commercial station, we will partner with you as institutions, as individuals, so that we are able to reach out to the entire world. One person said that my parish is the entire world, and I believe that Kirk TV is going globally, and therefore bring your business. We are going to advertise it and also partner with you.
To partner with us, send your financial support to pay bill number 4019613, account partner. Pay bill number 4019613, account partner.
Be a partner with us, willingly, motivated by God, and give generously. Give generously. And this will be a partner, and please again I plead with you, support Kirk TV. One, by appreciating it, turn on to it so that you watch what is going on. And do give us some comment, whether you write or you SMS or whatever, do make some comment. So that whatever we do, we need to be encouraged. We want to hear from you, talk to us, and there are ways of doing so. The reason why I'm saying this, it is emphasis, even by your financial support. Every contribution you give will keep us tuned on, and be in the air. So that anytime you turn on, we are there. We will be getting help from you, and the good Lord will be speaking to us, and we shall be in the air.
To partner with us, send your financial support to pay bill number 4019613, account partner. Pay bill number 4019613, account partner.
Kirk TV is very promising, and judging from what is happening with other media houses, I would just say that our hope is that Kirk TV will continue to thrive and even to outdo many other stations. It will continue to mission. And we also look at a point where Kirk TV will be the station of choice, not just for Presbyterians, as we said, but for all Christians across the board. We are looking at a situation where Kirk TV, again, as we are doing right now, will be the station where, because we have so many other stations, Christian stations, but you want to be seen as that one station which gives the right doctrine, you know, the right doctrine, and also a station whereby it will be able to bring together all the churches, all Christians together, as opposed to segmentizing, Christians. Yeah. So we look at that point where everything Christian will be under one roof. Under one roof, and that is Kirk TV.
To partner with us, send your financial support to pay bill number 401-9613, account partner. Pay bill number 401-9613, account partner. The Department of PCEA Children Ministry Head Office has good news for you. Are you looking for a profession that does not disappoint? The place to be is at PCEA Shalom ECDE College, offering a course for diploma in ECDE. Requirements are KCSE mean grade of C and above. You can also do upgrading from an ECDE certificate to a diploma, and the requirements are an ECDE certificate. Intake is currently ongoing, offering flexible modes of learning on e-learning or full-time. Enroll now and register for the 2023 class on our main campus at Zambezi Kikuyu along Nairobi Naivasha Road Lake Training Center. You can also apply online via the PCEA Shalom ECDE online registration form. Shalom Academy and Junior Secondary School intake is ongoing. We have a one-year offer on zero tuition fee to all new grade 7 students. For more information, call the office on 0111-758-285 or 0113-107-958. You can get in touch with the Director, Reverend Peters, on 0725-236-260. Send us an email, pcashalomdekte@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook and Instagram too at pcashalomdekte. Hostels and meals are available for the students in the same venue at a competitive price. You're welcome for a bright future career.
Keep it Kirk now and going forward. we have a lot of family programs, and this being a Christian commercial station, we will partner with you as institutions, as individuals, so that we are able to reach out to the entire world. One person said that my parish is the entire world, and I believe that Kirk TV is going globally, and therefore bring your business. We are going to advertise it and also partner with you.
To partner with us, send your financial support to pay bill number 401-9613, account partner. Pay bill number 401-9613, account partner.
Be a partner with us, willingly, motivated by God, and give generously. Give generously. And this will be a partner, and please again I plead with you, support Kirk TV. One, by appreciating it, turn on to it so that you watch what is going on. And do give us some comment, whether you write or you SMS or whatever, do make some comment, so that whatever we do, we need to be encouraged. We want to hear from you, talk to us, and there are ways of doing so. The reason why I'm saying this, it is emphasis, even by your financial support. Every contribution you give will keep us tuned on, and be in the air, so that anytime you turn on, we are there. We will be getting help from you, and the good Lord will be speaking to us, and we shall be in the air.
To partner with us, send your financial support to pay bill number 401-9613, account partner. Pay bill number 401-9613, account partner.
Kirk TV is very promising, and judging from what is happening with other media houses, I would just say that our hope is that Kirk TV will continue to thrive, and even to outdo many other stations. It will continue to mission, and we also look at a point where Kirk TV will be the station of choice, not just for Presbyterians, as we say, but for all Christians across the board. We are looking at a situation where Kirk TV, again, as we are doing right now, will be the station where, because we have so many other stations, Christian stations, but you want to be seen as that one station which gives the right doctrine, you know, the right doctrine, and also a station whereby it will be able to bring together all the churches, all Christians together, as opposed to segmentizing, Christians. Yeah. So we look at that point where everything Christian will be
under one roof.
Under one roof, and that is Kirk TV.
To partner with us, send your financial support to pay bill number 401-9613, account partner. Pay bill number 401-9613, account partner.
Are you looking to grow your business? Kirk TV offers you a variety of advertising opportunities to suit your budget. Advertise with us today and reach your potential customers countrywide. For more information, email us on sales@kirktv.org or call 011 00 90647. Losing a beloved one can be one of the
The Department of PCA Children Ministry Head Office has good news for you. Are you looking for a profession that does not disappoint? The place to be is at PCEA Shalom ECDE College, offering a course for diploma in ECDE. Requirements are KCSE mean grade of C and above. You can also do upgrading from an ECDE certificate to a diploma, and the requirements are an ECDE certificate. Intake is currently ongoing, offering flexible modes of learning on e-learning or full-time. Enroll now and register for the 2023 class on our main campus at Zambezi Kikuyu along Nairobi Naivasha Road Lake Training Center. You can also apply online via the PCEA Shalom ECDE online registration form. Shalom Academy and Junior Secondary School intake is ongoing. We have a one-year offer on zero tuition fee to all new grade 7 students. For more information, call the office on 0111 758 285 or 0113 107 958. You can get in touch with the director, Reverend Peters, on 0725 236 260. Send us an email, pcashalomdekte@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook and Instagram too at PCA Shalom Dekte. Hostels and meals are available for the students in the same venue at a competitive price. You're welcome for a bright future career.
Keep it Kirk now and going forward. We have a lot of family programs, and this being a Christian commercial station, we will partner with you as institutions, as individuals, so that we are able to reach out to the entire world. One person said that my parish is the entire world, and I believe that Kirk TV is going globally, and therefore bring your business. We are going to advertise it and also partner with you.
To partner with us, send your financial support to pay bill number 4019613, account partner. Pay bill number 4019613, account partner.
Well, welcome back to Kirk in the morning, being the 27th of February 2023. Definitely, if you're just joining us, we are also coming to you live. That's on Facebook as well as YouTube, Kirk TV Kenya. As mentioned this morning, we'll just be looking at menstrual health and hygiene. We were supposed to look at managing menstrual cramps, or just period cramps, but unfortunately, we just be looking at that sometime in future. But right now, let us just try and understand what exactly is menstrual health and hygiene. We'll also be looking at just different campaigns that have been happening for the past 2 weeks. That is led by the nominated Senator Gloria Oroba right there, as far as period shame and period stigma is concerned. So let us start by just understanding what exactly is menstrual health and hygiene. So I'll just get this definition as far as or according to the World Health Organization, and they're just looking at menstrual health and hygiene as practices that can prevent infections, reduce odor, and help you stay comfortable during your monthly period. So that is practices that can prevent infections, reduce bad odor, and help you stay comfortable during your monthly period. So, and we also have just different menstrual products right there, which we will be looking at. But according to this definition right here, you can choose many types of menstrual products to absorb or collect blood during your period, including we have sanitary pads, we have tampons, we have menstrual cup, menstrual disc, and period underwears. And they are also just sharing tips right here which can help you maintain a good menstrual health and hygiene. So we are looking at, remember, all this is according to the World Health Organization. So we are looking at washing your hands before and after using the restroom, and before using a menstrual product. So for the menstrual products, we are looking at sanitary towels, tampons, menstrual cup. For the sanitary towels right here, we have the reusable and the non-reusable sanitary towels right there. They are also looking at a proper disposal of a menstrual product. That is wrap them with toilet paper or a tissue or other material, and then toss in a trash bin. Do not flush menstrual products down the toilet. So these, as far as menstrual health and hygiene is concerned. Let us also look at how many times are you supposed to change a sanitary pad. This is for the non-reusable ones. So they are looking at 4 to 8 hours, just depending on your flow as well as the sanitary product that you are using. So as mentioned earlier on, we are just looking at menstrual health and hygiene, and according to the World Health Organization, these are practices that can prevent infections, reduce odor, and help you stay comfortable during your period. Remember, we have just looked at the different menstrual products that we have. We have looked at sanitary pads, tampons, menstrual cups, as well as menstrual discs. As I mentioned earlier on, remember, if you're just been keeping tabs as far as the different social media platforms are concerned, you might have seen different campaigns as far as menstrual health and hygiene is concerned, definitely led by the nominated senator, that is Gloria Oroba, who is just campaigning to end period shame, period stigma, and period poverty. So when we are looking at period poverty, we are just looking at the accessibility and affordability of menstrual products right there. When we talk of period stigma, these as far as the different cultures, the different traditions, that just how they portray or how they just look at a girl or a woman during their menses. So that's as far as a period stigma is concerned. when we are looking at a period shame, it's just how these girls, especially teenage girls or adolescent girls, feel during their monthly period. And these are campaigns not just happening here in Kenya, but Africa as well as different countries in the West, just trying to normalize a monthly period. So we'll just get to listen to what exactly happened in Parliament. That is some weeks back. That's when the nominated Senator Gloria Oroba courageously protested period shame in Kenya's parliament, and she was also just ejected from parliament after protesting against period stigma and period poverty. Remember, the senator was wearing clothing that were visibly stained with menstrual blood. Now, according to Senator Gloria Oroba, she said she noticed the stain before entering the building. Let us just listen in to what exactly happened in Parliament. Remember, the senator was just doing this to revive the campaign against period shame.
Is that our colleague Senator Gloria is on either she's on a cycle or not, but it is indecent. It is not correct. And the way she's also moving in and out of the house, it is so indecent. It is not a good conduct, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Tabitha, just stay there. The chair is in glasses, and you may not catch the finer details of what you're talking. Are you saying that the dress code is transparent? They are revealing? Because I can see she's in a suit. What's wrong with her suit?
I would request that, Mr. Speaker, you ask Senator Gloria to just step in front of you, and you'll be able to see how her dress is very messed up, which is not decent.
Senator Minority, it's okay. Minority Leader, what is your point of order?
Bwana Spika, kile Kiswahili safi ni kwamba mwanamke akiwa vile huwa anamwaga damu na hatakikani hata kidogo kuonyesha umati wa watu, ama ndugu zangu hawa wanaume wako na mabibi zao na madada zao wa heshima. Saa hizi bibi ya Kalwale anaangalia na anaona kama mheshimiwa ameingia hapa akiwa anavuja damu kutoka sehemu zake za siri. Je, hii ni haki ndani ya hili bunge la Senate?
I now get it. Yes, well, Senator Enoch.
No, it's okay. The Speaker, respect should be given where respect is due. But in circumstances where respect is not due, then we do not ascribe respect. The Speaker, this is a house of respect. And there are things that should never be allowed to happen in the Senate of the Republic of Kenya. Well, Mr. Speaker, some things must just be said as they are. We have ladies here. We have wives. We have daughters. They go through these cycles. Whenever we go through these cycles, it's a matter to be managed personally without exposing it to other people. What Senator Gloria has done to this house today is disgrace. It's a lot of shame on this house, the Speaker. I invite you, the Speaker, if you consider, to invoke Standing Order number 123, if you consider. The Speaker, this must not be allowed to happen. Whatever the cause, whatever it is that's happening, it will never be allowed to happen.
Senator Gloria, what is the point of order?
Mr. Speaker, point of order. I think I have actually, I'm dressed as per the standing orders. I'm covered, I have a suit, I have collars, I'm just short of a tie. I'm very disappointed. I'm actually more disappointed because the point of order that is being raised to try and attack an accident that is natural, because I have stained my clothes. And at the end of the day, I just want to know, while we are discussing this issue that is not even in the order paper, is it because senators are not women who have periods? I want to know, because then maybe I shouldn't be in this house because I have periods, Mr. Speaker. And on my way here, I actually stained my dress. So, and this is the period stigma, Mr. Speaker. This is the period stigma that is making our girls kill themselves. We have a girl who killed herself because of the same issue that I'm going through. And now I understand why. Because it is the women who actually are trying to make this a crime. Because maybe it's Valentine's Day. Because maybe Valentine's Day we are not supposed to have our periods. I am shocked that someone can stand here and say that the house has been disgraced because a woman has had her period. So women are not supposed to be in the Senate because we have periods. I don't understand. I'm in trousers, I've covered my... Honestly, the most someone can do is come to me and tell me, I'm sorry, are you having period cramps? Shall I give you painkillers? But instead, I am actually being castigated for having my period. So what we need to now talk about is, do women belong in the Senate? Because to try and pretend that women do not have periods because they are in the Senate, this is a very natural thing, and I'm very embarrassed and I'm very, very upset, Mr. Speaker. Protect me.
Yes, Senator Ledama.
Mr. Speaker, someone once said that as leaders, we should be judged by the content of our speech. It is quite evident that the distinguished senator is picketing. If you hear her sentences or her words, she's actually raising something. She's not on her menstrual cycle. It is quite clear that from what she's trying to share with the rest of the world is that she's picketing. And Mr. Speaker, we see this thing in social media, we see it in TikToks, we see it all over. We're not blind and we're not stupid. What is happening is this. We need to ask ourselves, should we be having that debate today? Should we be focusing on trying to constitute the House? If it is an important matter that needs to be discussed, I would like to beseech you, Mr. Speaker, that you direct the senator to bring a motion so that we can speak about it. But to attempt to disrupt the House, you know, the distinguished senator, and I'll be very respectful, I will call her distinguished senator, has been walking up and down, up and down. All of us are looking. If indeed, Mr. Speaker, she's being honest, and she's not being honest in this case, I think if any mature person, when they realize that they are going through something which culturally, it's something which is taboo to be discussed, she would have gone to the bathroom, she would have covered herself, and even the other distinguished senators who are from the female gender here would have given her something to wear. But they know that she's picketing. So, Mr. Speaker, I would like to request you that you save this House so that men and women who sit in this House can be good example to the millions of Kenyans that we represent. So, Mr. Speaker, I really beseech you that you rule the distinguished nominated senator out of order. And if she wants to picket, picketing is outside. Every so often, when we raise matters outside this House, we are told you are the senators. Go to the Senate and pass laws. Why are we then now coming in to reduce ourselves to demonstrators on the floor of the House? So, Mr. Speaker, this is very discouraging.
Well, those are just events that happened a few weeks back. As far as the nominated senator, that is Gloria Oroba, who was just trying to create awareness about period shame right there. We've had his fellow senator just terming that as disrespectful, among other terms right there. That is, they are talking of it being a taboo or just a matter that is not supposed to be discussed in public. Remember, that happened so that the senator, that is Gloria Oroba, could just raise awareness as far as period shame is concerned, or just revive this discussion as far as menstrual health and hygiene is concerned. Definitely we'll just try and get audience with the senator just to continue, just understand her point of view, even as we continue discussing on matters menstrual health and hygiene. Just remind you that we were supposed to have a conversation as far as managing period cramps is concerned, but that's a conversation that we will be looking at later on in future. When we started, we just looked at what exactly menstrual health and hygiene is concerned, and according to the World Health Organization, these are just practices that can help prevent infections, reduce odor, and help you stay comfortable during your period. We've also tried and looked at just a number of menstrual health products. We have looked at sanitary towels. Remember, we just mentioned that we have reusable and non-reusable menstrual pads right there. We also have tampons, we have menstrual discs, as well as menstrual cups, which are also reusable. Remember, as far as the reusable menstrual products are concerned, this is just as far as the affordability and accessibility of these menstrual products is concerned, and that's why many, especially those in rural areas, just refer using the reusable menstrual products. We are just looking at a menstrual cups as well as sanitary pads that are reusable. By reusable, we mean that the menstrual products or the sanitary towels, after use, they are actually washed, then reused. For the menstrual cups, after it collects, that is the menstrual blood, you pour, or the lady pours and then puts them on again just to collect the menstrual blood once again. Remember, earlier on we were just looking at events that happened in Parliament, where the nominated Senator Gloria Oroba was actually just thrown out of Parliament, or just ejected out of Parliament for the senators or her colleagues just termed it as being disrespectful to the Parliament as well as her colleagues. So we'll just get to listen in once again. That is to Senator Gloria Oroba. Why exactly did she decide to wear as she did? So for a separate sitting, she was able to explain why exactly she decided to dress in the way that she had dressed. Let us just listen in to the nominated Senator Gloria Oroba.
Senator Gloria.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion: that aware that period poverty refers to the common challenge plaguing women globally, wherein they are unable to attend schools or work as a cause of lack of funds for sanitary products, that is both a health risk and a signal of gender inequity. Further aware that in rural Kenya, 2 out of 3 pad users receive pads.
Senator Gloria be heard in silence, please.
Kindly. Further, in rural Kenya, 2 out of 3 pad users receive pads from sexual partners, and 65% of women and girls can't afford sanitary pads, forcing them to use alternative materials like grass, cotton wool, and cloth, which lack adequate absorbent qualities, resulting in frequent leakage and hygiene issues. Concerned that period poverty, also referred to as the shadow pandemic, contributes to global and regional gender inequity, as women are forced to solicit help from men in order to satisfy a basic health need, with 10% of 15-year-old girls having sex to pay for sanitary products. Further concerned that data from the Ministry of Education indicates that a girl that is absent from school for 4 days a month loses 13 learning days, equivalent to 2 weeks of learning in every school term, translating to 39 learning days or 6 weeks of learning time in a term, and up to 18 of 108 weeks in primary and 24 weeks of 144 weeks in learning in secondary school. Noting that while the government, through the State Department for Gender Affairs, was charged with the responsibility of procuring and distributing sanitary towels for 3.7 million girls in public primary schools, special primary and secondary schools in the country at a cost of 470 million during the 2017-2018 financial year, which amount needs to be increased in order to fully address and mitigate the problem. Now, therefore, the Senate resolves that the Ministry of Public Service, Gender and Affirmative Action, in partnership with the Ministry of Education and the Council of Governors, to 1. Facilitate provision of feminine hygiene products in all public schools. 2. Ensure that all schools that don't have bathrooms that facilitate privacy, cleanliness, or proper disposal of hygiene products as properly equipped. 3, create awareness and take advocacy measures on reproductive health issues related to period poverty. 4, include in the curriculum a dedicated lesson per week to teach girls on menstrual hygiene. And 5, ensure that sanitary products will be obtainable, timely, consistently, and in a way that respects the dignity of the concerned persons. Thank you.
Well, that is the nominated Senator Gloria Oroba, who is just pinpointing or just mentioning why she decided to go to Parliament as she did in a previous sitting. And she just started by sharing some statistics as far as menstrual health and hygiene is concerned, or as far as period shame, period stigma, and period poverty are concerned right there. And according to her statistics, which is also according to statistics of the World Health Organization, is that 65% of females in Kenya are unable to afford sanitary pads. 1 million school-aged girls miss an average of 4 school days per month because of their menstrual cycle and no access to feminine hygiene products. And as she puts it, she's just addressing or calling upon the government to ensure that menstrual products are supplied free, that is to primary schools, as well as just ensuring that all primary schools or all public schools actually have toilets. So this is where the issue of menstrual hygiene is concerned. And before we wind up, let me just look at what exactly period poverty is. That is that we've just been able to listen to Senator Gloria Oroba right there. And period poverty is described as the struggling or the struggle many low-income women and girls face while trying to afford menstrual products. So when the issue of period poverty comes in, definitely then the issue of period shame comes in, and the issue of a period stigma comes in. So I think that's all we had for you as far as the topic on menstrual health and hygiene is concerned. Remember, we have been able to look at just a number of menstrual products. We've been able to mention that we have sanitary towels which are reusable and non-reusable. We've also been able to look at tampons as well as menstrual cups. We also looked at the definition of menstrual health and hygiene right there, and according to the World Health Organization, these are practices that can prevent infections, reduce odor, and help you stay comfortable during your period. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in. As mentioned earlier on, we'll try as much as possible to find audience with the nominated Senator Gloria Oroba, so that we are discussing this and just being part of the conversation that is going rounds around the country. So that's all as far as menstrual health and hygiene is concerned. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ida Munzatsi. Have a blessed Monday.